Bonus side note thing. This is something to consider. When it comes to personal development, if you're having a hard time fulfilling your vision, maybe shift your life purpose in terms of who are you doing it for? See, because I was thinking earlier, when you're struggling with motivation or being proactive or the whole shebang, it's like I get driven if I shift the paradigm of why I'm doing it. So you might have the wrong idea exactly why you're doing it, or maybe you're just very unconscious at the minute. So that's another thing. Just take a minute to just do like some fucking decent breath work stuff to raise consciousness. But what I mean is, look, if I'm creating what I'm creating here on my channel, on my main channel, um, in pursuit of showing the potential of the actualized life in combination. Well, not the actualized life does already inherently combine spirituality and psychedelics and shit like that, for the most part. So basically, if I fuck up this process that I'm doing here, for me at least, then I haven't just fucked up for me, but I fucked up the vision because I've turned into another nutcase who took psychedelics and then went off the rails and didn't succeed. However, if I can succeed, not only succeed, but show what every person is capable of from a point where everyone has, like, it depends where you are in your life, but a lot of people have a list of especially in the West, if you're complacent, a list of why you're a victim to your past. Like, oh, I want to succeed, but my health has been so bad for so many years, or I've already wasted so much time, shit like that. Uh, Everyone has that list, but just don't be a victim to it, right? So basically, look, if I can prove to the public the potential of this, even in a solipsism manner, because something else I've been thinking of is like, what if you literally, another reason to develop and do good for the world is because you are the only being, so it's like a selfish approach. It's like the only reason you're suffering is because your other selves, with all their neuroses and greed, that's created this environment for yourself, and here you are. So if you can transform your reality, you'll effectively be transforming the realities of everyone around you, and then effectively transforming the eternal self's experience at the end of it, when you finally get to it. Therefore, doing good for other people is doing good for you. But what I was saying basically is, look, when it comes to personal development, what are you doing it for? Is it for personal you, or is it for the world? Because especially when it comes to depression and stuff or whatever, like, look, maybe your own maybe your own potential is not actually really what you're looking for. It is, but it's more of like an inspirational thing where you can show other people what you can do, and that's it. And if you basically, what I'm saying, if you put your value externally from you being the reason and from you yourself being the project to right, if you build a compelling life vision, a life purpose, then it's hard to be depressed if you remind yourself of that, but I think a lot of it takes a lot of contemplation. So I think there is a lot of value in literally just contemplating with a fucking pen and paper and just going through. I mean, it's not that I think, I mean, I know. Because when I go through with the contemplation, I'm like, fuck me, I should have been doing this ages ago. Basically, you can dissect your life from top to bottom with a piece of paper and a pen. And there's a lot in there, trust me. I've only done a bit of it, but I know there's a lot. So I recommend you do that, look. And that's it for this bonus thing. Check out the main channel, but yeah, another thing I was going to say is, like, in terms of like what I say on this channel about, I want it to be deeper than every other personal development channel for the most part. It's like, look, there's a level underneath all of this stuff. There's Jordan Peterson, yeah, who just tells you to get out of bed and clean your room, which is fine, but it's like with all this personal development content, you just sit at the end of it and consume it, and for the most part, a lot of people don't actually put it into action. Or maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Basically, what I'm saying is I consume endless personal development content. I don't really put any of it into action, unfortunately. Like, I have done, of course. That's where I've learned about, like, psychedelics and meditation and the whole shebang. But I just mean, uh, there seems to be a fundamental flaw in personal development for a lot of individuals, where the content won't actually do anything for you. And maybe it's not the flaw in the content then, it's the flaw in the individual, of course, watching the content. But is there a way that you can make the content kind of meta, so you can put more emphasis on the fact, because all you can do with the content ultimately is communicate words and information. You can expand the very way that you do that, maybe visually with animations and shit like that, but so getting the message across as clear as possible in as many dimensions as possible is very good. But then also, like, trying to go meta on it and change the very name of the game or the thing that you're communicating, and somehow get it past another just personal development video, because they all just say the same thing. They all just give some wisdom and advice and shit, right? Which is good, and they do work, and they have certainly transformed my whole life overall. But it's like, what am I going to do? Just go on the internet and, like everyone else, I'm just going to talk about my experience and then give some advice and stuff, you know? I mean, it's good. And ultimately, there's a lot of people who really have, like, Actualizers changed my life, Terrence McKenna, like, I mean, fucking loads of people, I know they've changed my life, so I don't even need to, like, it's not like I need to do any more than that. But I want to communicate in a way where I can build more structure and have it delivered in a very clear, holistic way across the board with Oxen and Baron Davison and the whole shebang. Whatever I'm doing here is clearly the answers are out there in a sense. The education's out there. Life is far greater and bigger than you could ever comprehend. And then with that, I know there's deeper stuff to be taught, basically. So that's how I know before it's even happened. That's why I've been saying this for so long, because I know that I'll have an awakening or some shit in the future, or, you know, shit will turn around for me. My house is so fucked. I would show you. It's just depression and stuff, but it's not, it's just laziness. But I don't know, what causes the laziness? Anyway, I'm not going to complain. So yeah, that's it. Just remember to be present more, because you can slip in and out of phases and stuff. Just be accepting of the present, and there's nothing that a 15-minute actually put in the energy breath work guided that will do amazing things for you. Just slow, deep breaths, conscious peace. Tune into the peace. That will do wonders for you if you do that every day. I don't do it though, so I don't embody any of my teachings. So this is why I wanted to leave my channel, because I feel my teachings are corrupt half the time, because I don't even embody them. I just parrot a lot of stuff. Okay, that's it. Alright, bye.